Hey guys, Jay here, your Calgary Realtor. Today we're here to talk about one of my favorite communities. This one is close to the heart as this is my home community. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Brentwood Northwest. Let's check it out. All right, if you're moving to the area and want to know a bit more about Brentwood, one of the first things that people look for is schools. So we're going to talk schools quickly, another portion, and then stick around for the third part, as that's my favorite part of this video. Okay, so for schools, everyone's going to want a good school, a safe school, and a school that's close by. Okay, those are very important pieces to make your life so much easier. My wife and I actually left another Northwest community because we didn't like our school options there. So it's very important, and I get it. Captain John Palliser, Simon Fraser, Sir Winston Churchill, St. Brebeuf, Brentwood TLC, St. Luke's, and Dr. E.W. Coffin. For the Catholics in the group, St. John Brebeuf and St. Luke's are your options, with St. Luke's being for Francophones. All right, CJP, Captain John Palliser. This is an elementary school in the west side of Brentwood. You'll notice the catchment zone is all of Brentwood except for the north portion. Next is Simon Fraser, which is the middle school and junior high. So kids get bused in from Evanston for grade 5, and then it's community kids only for 7 to 9. So this is a 7 to 9 school, but Evanston kids go there from 5 to 9. Sir Winston Churchill. This is the high school in the area. You'll notice it doesn't cover Evanston, so those kids will have gone to Simon Fraser and have to go to a different school. This one maps all the way up north to the Simons Valley area, includes a bit of varsity, and of course all of Brentwood. All right, Dr. E.W. Coffin. This is a school that we actually tried to get into, but you'll notice on the catchment zone, it's only the area north of 52nd. Super small school, super small class sizes. As you'll notice in the pink there, that's the residential area that goes there. The newer bluish purple area, there is now a condo building there, and so that's where those rentals would go to E.W. Coffin. St. Luke's, of course, is the French version of the Catholic school in the area, highlighted by the pink catchment zone. Brentwood TLC is a little different. They have uniforms, dress codes, all that kind of stuff. It's catchment zone, as anyone in the Northwest that wants to go there can apply. So situated on the west side of Brentwood, we have several schools close together. Simon Fraser, Churchill, St. John Brebeuf, and across the park is Captain John Palliser. It's really nice as you can go from K to 12 within a couple block radius. All right, for all my church-going folk out there, I've got the list for you. So we've got Brentview, we've got Mountain Springs, we've got St. Luke's, and Hope Lutheran. All right, so this is my favorite part. We're gonna highlight the 3 best areas or streets of Brentwood. So for me, when I think iconic streets, I think of a few movies. I think of Wall Street, Mulholland Drive, and of course the horror classic, Nightmare on Elm Street. When I think of Brentwood, I think of these 3 areas: Bannerman Drive, Bullier Crescent, and Barron Crescent. These are the 3 best areas in Brentwood. Let's check these 3 out. So these 3 areas are great. The first 2 have highlights that they're the only 2 streets that are on a park. Okay, they're the only front-facing park views in Brentwood. Bullier Crescent is in the west side of Brentwood. It's a small park, but a park nonetheless. Some south-facing, some south backyards, some really cool renos and new builds on this street here as well. It's super close to amenities, and it's still close to transit. Schools are walkable, and it's a really nice spot. The next one is Barron Crescent. This one is across the alley from me, and it holds a special place for me as this is the street that I built the house on. There's a couple new builds on the street here as well. Check out some of this footage. This one's really cool because at the top you have a bit more of a view, but on the bottom side of it you have the south backyard. The park is larger than Bullier. Lots of trees, so there's always rabbits, coyotes, and occasionally a stray dog there too. Okay, Bannerman. Bannerman is the estate area of Brentwood. It doesn't have official name anymore, but it's the estate area. The lots are bigger, the homes are bigger. For a very long time, it was the only spot in Brentwood where you would have a collection of homes that were over $1 million. So obviously that's changed with the price of homes increasing throughout Brentwood. But in the past, this is where you would find multiple multi-million-dollar homes. So it's pretty cool. There's several new builds on the street, as well as several really nice renovations. Let's check out a few here. This is a home my wife and I were gonna buy, but we didn't. Look what got built instead. This one was a foreclosure. Look what's there now. We should have bought this one. Couple new builds on the street. This first one is 3,200 square feet with a huge backyard. 3,200 plus the basement. Look what was there before. The neighbors are very happy this home is now here. Okay, this one, I was seriously gonna write an offer on it. I just couldn't pull the pin. The home was so narrow, it was so weird. Front to back was super narrow. I went through it twice. I just couldn't figure out how to renovate it. A builder bought it, tore it down, and built this awesome home. About 3,500 square feet on this one, plus the basement. Huge, awesome. There is a park super close by. It's called Barrett Park. One of the only negatives of this Bannerman and Barrett area, in my opinion, would be the stretch of homes facing the park. As much as it's cool to face the park, these guys don't have an alley behind them. So no alley means no garage in the back. So if there isn't already a garage in the front, it can be a challenge to get one in the front. Of course, we're in Calgary and it's cold here 8 months of the year. A garage is very important to a lot of people. So I tell my buyers, you can do anything. It just depends on your budget. So the north side of Bannerman is pretty cool because they back onto a green space, walking path. There's a 20-foot walking path behind all of those homes on that north side, which is great. Your home's big to start with, you're separated from your neighbors, you don't have anyone directly behind you. That's it, guys, that's Brentwood. That's my home community, a little bit of a deep dive here today. Hopefully you made it through the entire video. Give me a like, subscribe, comment down below if you saw this from Brentwood, and we'll catch you on the next one. So who's your favorite customer?